am here to convey a speech on Conserve Water, Conserve Future. We all know that water is the most useful resource on earth, and I am sure we all are aware of its immense uses. We cannot imagine our lives without water. We use water for household, agricultural, industrial, recreational, and all other purposes. 70% of Earth's surface is covered by water, yet only 3% of fresh water is available for drinking. Most of our household tasks cannot be completed without water. In industries, it is used for the preparations of goods and products, and it assists in transpiration too. This is why we must take effective steps for the conservation of water. But what is the importance of water in life? Water is an indispensable component of life. We cannot survive without water. And the human body itself comprises a huge amount of water. Thus, human body and animals need water to drink. Plants need water to grow. From drinking to cooking and to everything. We need water. We need clean water for our organs, for them to function properly. We must preserve our environment by conserving water. An excellent example of this is the use of water for produce electricity. The use of hydroelectricity helps in controlling pollution too, and water can be used again and again. Clean water is inestimably precious to waste. It is our moral responsibility to avoid the abuse of water and focus on adopting methods to save water. Shortage of water in India. As we all are aware, water is a perishable resource. It gets depleted every time we use and needs to be replenished. Lack of water can lead to problems like famine and drought. It is not just required for drinking or household activities, but also for economic activities. Every agricultural, industrial, or sector needs water to produce and provide. Water conservation, which is a motto today, can be seen only on books and journals or papers. The real life implementation is yet to start. But how can we conserve water? So, let me introduce you to some very basic and primary ideas on how to conserve water. Do not let your type when brushing. This tiny action could save a lot. Domestically, regularly check for leakages so that not a single drop of water is wasted. We need to educate the children, members of our communities and others about sustainably using water. Installing a rainwater harvesting system can save a lot, as well as it can increase the ground level of the water. In the commercial sector like agriculture, the use of modern methods of harvesting can save a lot of water to the traditional methods of harvesting. Industries should try to reuse and recycle water rather than just discharge the dirty water in the lakes around river and lakes. Forming these healthy habits, there will be no water wastage and we will be able to sustain water. Rainwater harvesting. Even though it is so important to save water, the majority of a population of the country of why and how it has been done and in what ways it can be benefited out us. If I were to explain the process of rainwater harvesting in simpler terms, I would say it is a process which involves gathering and storing of water for agricultural and domestic uses and commercial uses. With the fast changing environment, growth in population and also in the global temperature of the earth, a major shortage of water is being faced all over the countries, all over the world. The gradual reduction in the water level is a serious cause, not only because it gives crisis to a situation of water crisis, but mainly because in coastal region it results in imbalancing of salinity of water. Water cycle. The cycle or the hydrological water cycle is a continuous cycle where the water evaporates, travels into the air and becomes a part of the cloud, falls towards at precipitation and then evaporates again. This repeats again and again in a never ending cycle. Water keeps moving and changing from solid to liquid to a gas over and over again. Precipitation creates a runoff that travels over the ground surface and helps to fill lakes and rivers. It also percolates the move and moves downward through openings in the soil to replenish aquifers in the ground. Some places receive more precipitations than others do. Water is life's matter, matrix, and medium. There is no life without water. So please conserve water, conserve future. Thank you.